everybody, this is April Monique and welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, I would like to bring you all an informational video talking about the benefits of African shea butter. At the time that I'm filming this video, I have just gotten into the fall season. Before I know it, the winter season will be coming up. And I know for me personally, when cold weather hits, I begin to get dry skin. Usually my skin gets really dry and flaky on the backs of my hands and other parts of my body, okay? Now, I do want to give a disclaimer in the front of the video. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a dermatologist, I don't work in the medical field. I'm just bringing you information on this topic based off of my personal experience of using African shea butter, as well as the research that I've done on it. Now, you might be wondering, April, what is African shea butter? Where does it even come from? Okay, now African shea butter is the fat that is melted from the seeds or nuts of the African shea tree. African shea butter can be produced in different parts of Africa, but majority of the time, African shea butter comes from West Africa. So it really originates from West Africa. Okay, now let's get into the benefits of African shea butter. Benefit number one of using African shea butter is that African shea butter, it will soothe, tone, and soften your skin. So if your skin is in need of any TLC, if it's cracking, severely dry, African shea butter will definitely assist with that. Benefit number two of using African shea butter is that it is anti-inflammatory. So if you are experiencing any redness or swelling of your skin caused by conditions such as eczema, arthritis, or even mosquito bites, African shea butter will assist with that. Benefit number three of using African shea butter is that it can assist with healing wounds. The way you want to use African shea butter to help with healing your wounds is to spread the African shea butter around your wound and over your wound before covering it up with a bandage, if you choose to cover your wound with a bandage. Benefit number four of using African shea butter is that it fights aging. African shea butter has vitamin A, which promotes elasticity of the skin, and it can help prevent and or reduce any wrinkles that could occur on the skin and or around the eyes. It also aids in collagen production of the skin, which is something that we lose as we get older. And for anybody who does not know, collagen is a protein of the skin which assists with keeping your skin firm and supple. African shea butter can also help reduce and or prevent any bags underneath the eyes, as well as any cellulite of the skin. Benefit number five of using African shea butter is that it is a great moisturizer. I personally recommend using African shea butter for your hair, especially for people with ethnic hair, such as myself. I have natural hair, and African shea butter, it does help with sealing in that moisture. It helps absorb the moisture into your skin and your hair. African shea butter can also be used as a natural way to treat eczema, also known as atopic dermatitis. Benefit number six of using African shea butter is that any kind of allergic reactions that you may have to nuts, it is very rare you will experience any kind of allergic reaction in using African shea butter. And the reason I say that is because shea butter contains very little protein of the tree nut. And you might want to consult with a physician before using African shea butter if you know that you do have allergies to tree nuts. Benefit number seven of using African shea butter is that when it is stored in a cool place, it will harden into a solid. And I do have some shea butter with me, so let me show you what I mean by how it will harden into a solid. So this is the shea butter. And if you don't want to use your finger to dig into it, what you can do is get like a spoon or any kind of object you could use, like a nail file, a spoon, a plastic knife even, and dig into it to get the butter out. I'm going to use my finger to show you. You want to dig in like this, get your butter on your finger, put it in the palms of your hands like so, and then just rub the palms together. And when you do this, you are warming your butter and you're melting your shea butter between your hands. And then go ahead and proceed and spread it on your skin, any parts of your body that you want to moisturize at the time. Benefit number 8 of using African shea butter is that African shea butter can be made into a whipped butter. So if you have any kind of mixer or a blender inside of your home, you can use that and whip up your shea butter into a much softer, smoother format than how it naturally comes. And it would just be a lot easier that way to get it out of the container and to smooth it over your skin. Also, I will be having some videos coming up pretty soon on making whipped shea butter. Check the description box down below for a link to the video, and or subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I make that video. Benefit number 9 of using African shea butter is that African shea butter helps reduce scars and any marks such as stretch marks on the body, and that it is rich in vitamin A and antioxidants such as omega-3 fatty acids. Benefit number 10 of using African shea butter is that African shea butter can also be used as a natural lip balm. So you can actually put the shea butter in a small container, stick it inside of your backpack, your bag, your purse, whatever you carry, or if you're just lounging in the house and your lips is dry or chapped, African shea butter is perfect for using as a natural lip balm, and I'm telling you, it will last for several hours before you need to reapply it. Also, if you experience like chapped lips that begin to split throughout the wintertime, African shea butter will also not only moisturize, but it will also help heal those chapped and splitting lips. Things that you need to know about African shea butter is that there are 2 types of African shea butter: refined shea butter and unrefined shea butter. Now, I know you're wondering, like, April, what is the difference between refined and unrefined shea butter? Okay, now, let me just show you a demonstration of unrefined shea butter. So unrefined shea butter is going to be in this yellow color. It could also be in a ivory color. Refined shea butter is going to be shea butter that's white. It's just going to be white. And the reason why it's white is because it's been bleached and taken through that chemical process. Another example of unrefined shea butter is going to be this shea butter right here. And you can find dozens of these on Amazon. I buy mine off of Amazon. I'm not affiliated with any kind of shea butter brands or any Amazon stores. So the only thing I'm going to suggest for you is to just go on Amazon and just type in African shea butter, and you will find like dozens of African shea butters up there. And you want to get one that's like this. I'll also insert another picture of a unrefined African shea butter. It comes like in a bag. That's also the authentic shea butter to use. Refined shea butter is going to be shea butter that has gone through a chemical process, and all of the healing properties such as your vitamin A, your omega-3 fatty acids, and other antioxidants have all been removed from that shea butter. And the reason why refined shea butter goes through that process is because whoever is selling that form of shea butter, they want to sell it without the nut smell to it. They also want to try to clear out any of the nut particles that could be found in it. And they just want it to be a more smoother texture, kind of like a lotion or like a commercial whipped butter. So the chemical, it goes through a chemical process. The healing properties are removed. Your antioxidants are removed. The only thing at that point that refined shea butter will do for your skin is just moisturize it. It will, unrefined shea butter is going to be shea butter that has a nut smell to it, but it is not a strong nut smell. It is a slight nut smell. Like just a few minutes ago, I rubbed shea butter on my hands. I rubbed it on my arms earlier in the video, and I do not smell a nut smell at all. So when you initially rub it between your palms, you'll smell like a little slight tree nut smell, and it does not stink. In my opinion, it smells good. It smells fresh. It just smells natural. Also, with unrefined shea butter, you will also find little tiny little particles from the tree nut inside of your shea butter. Most of the time it is harmless to the skin. It's not going to scratch your skin. And for me personally, once I rub the shea butter onto my skin, I forget those particles are even there because I believe it actually melts down into the skin as I'm rubbing it between my palms and onto my skin. I really hope this video helps you. And if you have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below, or you can contact me at contactaprilmonique@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.